Think of pollution, and this is what might spring to mind. But Australia's carbon tax will be felt right across its economy. Because although fewer than 300 creators of carbon dioxide will pay the tax directly, the effects will be felt by their customers, and by their customers' customers too. The government wants its impact to filter down, nudging producers to make goods in a greener way, nudging people towards buying greener products. But it's controversial. Opposition politicians call it a great big tax on everything. It's certainly ambitious. Although the price will eventually float, for 3 years it's fixed at $23 a tonne, more than double the current price faced by producers in the EU. Predictably, mining companies have queued up to condemn it, while producers of clean energy, like the company producing this tidal energy equipment in Perth, stand to benefit. The effect on most Australian businesses, though, will be more subtle. This online shoe retailer will face higher energy costs at their Sydney headquarters, but they manufacture in China, unaffected by Australia's tax.
Carbon tax is going to have a very small impact on our business, and if it encourages other economies and governments around the world to introduce a similar carbon tax, that's going to have a positive effect on reducing global warming around the world, and is going to have a really positive impact. So businessman, small impact; citizen, big impact. I think it's great.
That's the message environmental activists are trying to encourage too.
I think there's probably been a bit of stalling globally in terms of taking action. So I think it's really important, especially for the EU, for example, that countries like Australia are implementing such a broad-based scheme.
The impending carbon tax has been the key political fault line in Australia for the last 2 years. Now it's finally here, Australians can decide whether it's a positive step towards a green economy or whether it represents a mortal threat to the entire economy. Based on that, other countries may follow. The long-term aim is of a series of national schemes linked internationally, that there can be a global price for carbon. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.